Right, well, I've now just watched a documentary, several actually, about the Moors murderers. I thought I knew it all where they were concerned because I was about the same age as Leslie Ann Downey, and I remember reading it in the paper. And in fact, I even mentioned it in the book that I wrote and pointed out that they'd only just missed the death penalty because it had just been abolished in England. Well, is it David Smith, the brother-in-law of Myra Hindley, who witnessed the killing of the 17-year-old youth whose name escapes me immediately? He witnessed his killing, and as soon as he could get out of the house in one piece, he went to the police. This much I believe. However, apparently the reason they trusted him was that he was a petty criminal, and he did commit burglaries, etc. And he mentioned that he carried a kosh. He said, I had some little bits and pieces, and the only one he mentioned by name of the little bits and pieces was a kosh. I wonder if it's anything like that. My father made that. God knows why I inherited it, but I did. Well, actually, in 1998, when I was being attacked by various assorted gangs as I walked around the city of Southampton, I used to carry it with me, which I believe is illegal, but I did it anyway. I don't see that self-defense is a crime, personally, not self-defense. And then it occurred to me, anyway, to think, why did my father have this leather kosh? What did he need it for in his job as civil engineer? Why did he need this? Hurts like hell. Fuck. Wow. Christ, I think I've just broken the palm of my hand, actually. Why did he need it? He also had a gun, which in some gun amnesty or another, I shouldn't have done that quite so hard. He turned in, he handed in, there was some kind of amnesty on people who had guns from World War II. He did. And he also had, I've mentioned in some recent video, I don't know if I uploaded it, 2 samurai swords. I know I mentioned the 2 is important. It was important to the Japanese themselves. And it was also important in my, well, I don't have any ice cubes. Important in my father's rituals. The 2 swords. He's a well-armed man. Very well-armed. And there was something else there, something I've been picked up from one other documentary I watched earlier. I've just broken something. Whoa, it's effective, gosh. Well, they were trying to work out what had made Myra Hindley as she was. Personally, I have no desire to make any excuses for the one whatsoever, because no matter what was done to me as a child, I know that I could not kill a child. I also know that I could not witness a child being raped. I do nothing. Of course, I just at that point remembered watching my father, or seeing my father, molest my older daughter. I thought it was normal. And it wasn't until 2002, which was 16 years later, that I described the event to friends, and they informed me that it was by no means normal. He was not raping her, he was touching her. I can still say with certainty that I could not watch a child being murdered.